Hey guys, Radio MMA back here with another prediction video. This time we're talking the co-main event at UFC Fight Night 89. It's Cowboy versus Cote, Donald Cerrone. And let's just get right into this, guys. Cowboy stands 6 foot, 170 pounds, 73-inch reach. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Team is Jackson Submission Fighting. Greg Jackson is his trainer, along with Mike Winklejohn. He had a pretty sweet kickboxing record, 28-0, one draw before getting into MMA. His current MMA record is 29-7 with one no contest. Looking into his recent fights, he was on quite a roll there for quite a few fights, you know. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fights in a row he won before he faced RDA again. TKO, body kick, and punches 1 minute, 6 seconds into the very first round. Then he got back on track back in February. Submission, triangle choke, Alex Oliveira. So, you know, he's got things going back in the right direction. Meanwhile, Patrick Cote, 36 years old, the Predator, 5'11", 169 pounds, 75-inch reach, fighting out of Montreal, Quebec. He's with Brazilian top team Canada. He's got a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He actually had a pro boxing record, but he was 0-1 in pro boxing. Okay, MMA, 32 career fights, 23 wins, 9 losses. Recently, he's been on a roll. He won 3 fights in a row. Then he went up against Stephen Thompson in Las Vegas at UFC 178. He lost that by decision. No shame to losing to Wonderboy via decision. Since then, he's fought some solid veterans of the sport. He UFC 186, Joe Riggs, he got the decision. Josh Berkman, UFC Fight Night, Holloway versus Oliveira, TKO in the 3rd round. That was a fight of the night. And then he was on that Boston card, Dillashaw versus Cruz back in January, and he TKO'd Ben Saunders. So he's been looking really, really good. We'll check out the betting odds next on this one. And here it is. Donald Cerrone minus 135. Patrick Cote plus 105. I really think those are pretty solid odds for this fight. You know, I got to go with the Canadian boy, though. Patrick Cote has looked really, really good. And he is a big 170er, you know. He's a big welterweight. As everyone knows, he fought Anderson Silva back in the day at 185 pounds. And at 36, he's just getting better. His wrestling's better. His jiu-jitsu's better. His stand-up is better. He used to just be a guy that would go in there and stand and bang, right? But now he's got an overall great game. I think he's the much bigger fighter here, too, and he's going to be able to bully Cowboy around that cage. So I'm going with Cote here. The only concern is maybe on the ground. You know, Cowboy's known to be able to catch stuff on the ground, but Cote is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as well, so I think I like Cote everywhere the fight goes. I think, you know, if Cowboy is lighting him up on the feet, which I don't think he will be, but if he does, he can always take this to the ground, and this is a really close fight. Like, I'm not saying guarantee Cote's going to win it, but Cote's the underdog, so I might as well take the plus money here, and they're fighting, you know, in Ottawa, just outside of Montreal. It's another home fight for Patrick Cote, so I really like him in this spot. Okay, guys, I'll be back with more prediction videos. Thanks for checking it out. Please subscribe and like all my videos, and hit me up on Twitter It's Radio MMA.